The Edmonton Oilers have made big strides towards becoming a true Stanley Cup contender, but the biggest question mark remains in goal. Stuart Skinner has shown flashes, but inconsistency and playoff struggles have left many wondering if Edmonton needs a proven long-term solution in net. That's where the name Carter Hart comes in. At just 27 years old, Hart has already shown starter-level ability in the NHL, and obviously with everything that has transpired, he is most certainly looking for a fresh start and might honestly be the best option out there if you're in Oilers management. In today's video, we're breaking down the rumors, the fit, whether or not Carter Hart could be the answer in goal for the Edmonton Oilers. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode right here on Above Average. I'm YouTube Trev, and thank you for clicking on this video. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys have just been absolutely crushing it, and the support has been unreal. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing and see if we can get this bad boy to 100 likes. That would be dope. But without further ado, let's get right into this video. Obviously, this is depends who you ask. Well, most people, this is a pretty controversial topic, but it's something that I wanted to talk about. Obviously, I'm not going to get into the politics side of it because it's just messy, and I don't really want to get involved into that. I just want to talk about like where the Oilers are right now, why I think that there is a serious chance they could do this, why I think they could do this, and yeah, the fit, everything about it, and why it just makes sense to me, I guess. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for all the continued support. Be sure to drop a like and drop a comment down below. It's a sponsored segment each and every video right here on Above Average. If you drop a comment down below, it gets the most likes, you're gonna get a shout out in my next video. Yeah, that's sick, right? So drop a comment down below. I encourage all comments and I interact with every single one. I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this, really. I really do, because this is, it's pretty polarizing, right? So I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. If the Oilers did do this, would you be happy? That's the question of the video. If the Oilers signed Carter Hart, made him their next goaltender, would you like that? Drop a comment down below. Personally, I don't want this to come off, I would like that. He was innocent, and that's the only thing I'm going to say as far as, the politics side of, everything that transpired. He's innocent. Everyone's innocent, right? If they were proven guilty, if something, obviously they would be behind bars right now. But that is not the case. This trial went for, quite a while, and I'm just going to leave it at that. But as of right now, everyone that was involved in that case is innocent. They are innocent. They are okay to play in the NHL, as deemed by the NHLPA, starting December. I forget when in December. I'll put a little graphic there. But with all that out of the way, yeah, why would I like it? Well, I think he's a stud in net. I really do. When he came into the NHL, I just remember all the hype about Carter Hart, and I was like, holy crap, the Oilers, or not the Oilers, like Team Canada. Canada finally has their goalie, because you have the Hellebucks coming up, the Thatcher Demkos. Now you've got freaking Dustin Wolf. He's getting ready. Like the Americans have had some really good goaltending prospects come in, and even just for the last little while. So I was like, man, I know he played for Everett, and his numbers were just astronomical. He was putting up insane numbers. And so I was really like, this is great for Canadian hockey. Team Canada finally this is the future of Canadian hockey, and it's not even close. So, he comes in and he looks pretty good for his first few years. Obviously his game did go down, and I can't help but think a lot of that had to be, obviously everything that was going on off the ice. Man, that messes with you. It absolutely messes with you. And already the toughest position in hockey, goaltending, where you have to be on your game. But you're not going to be on your game when you've got stuff going on off the ice, right? So I think part of the reason why his game dipped for 100%, and this is my reason, was because of everything that was going on off the ice. I really do. I think that goes... Yeah, I'm not really going to go any more into that, but that messes with you. That's obviously going to mess with you. So I think, he comes back, and I think he's going to be a pretty good player. Wherever he goes, I still think he's going to be a legit number one in the NHL. And who knows where he goes from there. But I just know that when he was coming into the league, this guy was the next face for Canadian goalies. And so that's why I'm intrigued by it. Aside from everything that has happened, that is my biggest thing. The Oilers, they desperately need a goalie. And as far as saying the best option, like I said at the beginning of the video, what other options are there? Well, you know what? I did do some, let me tell you. Okay, so that's one thing to look at, right? He's still pretty young. He's entering the prime of his career. Players available right now for goalies. You got Robin Leonard. Yep, nope. Ilya Samsonov. Nope. James Reimer. And that's it. Like, all these other guys, I have no idea. You're not. No, absolutely not. So those three. So obviously Carter Hart's the obvious option there, or the obvious pick. And then let's go to next year, just because I was curious. UFA's next year. You got Carey Price. Oh, does Carey still have it? You got Sergei Bobrovsky. He's not leaving Florida. You got Jacob Markstrom. Already tried that once. He didn't want to sign in Edmonton. Spencer Knight. I don't know, maybe. You know, he's young. He's got a lot of talent, but would he want to come here? I don't know. Just everyone I'm looking at this list, you know, the Carter Hart as the best option is like right here. And then maybe I'd have like Spencer Knight, Jacob Markstrom. I don't know, but those don't make sense. Those guys would never come to Edmonton. So that's my thoughts on why I think it would be a good choice, and why I think he is the best choice out there. I don't even think it's necessarily close. Yeah, I mean, he's had some time away from the game, but I mean, look at Jonathan Toews. He's making a comeback, and he's 30. What? He's 36 now. So he's young, and I think he's ready. And I don't know. I think that's my reasoning as to why I think it's the best option. Is this even a possibility, you ask? Yeah. I mean, first off, where it also kind of makes sense is the Oilers seem to, you know, like hometown boys, and Carter Hart, he's from Edmonton, so that makes sense right there. And another thing, you know, the Oilers in the last 4 years have really been a second chance kind of team, whether you like it or not. They did it with Evander Kane, which is like a fifth chance. Hey, Evander, you think you're right? Yeah, I've changed. Okay, come to Edmonton. And then you got the Jake Virtanen. Obviously, there was allegations a few years ago, but they gave him a PTO. Didn't end up working out, which, I mean, probably for the best. But yeah, so there was Jake Virtanen, and then obviously the recent one, Stan Bowman, who is their current GM in the NHL for the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, obviously, I don't have to go and explain what he did, or should I say didn't do. But the difference with Stan Bowman and I'm not going to get into the differences. Never mind. That's the thing that sucks. You have things you want to say, but you don't know if you can say it because people are just going to get super triggered. I say hockey-related things and people lose their minds. So God forbid if I say anything political. I'm not going to, though, okay? Don't worry. We're going to have fun. We have fun on this channel, okay? I'm not trying to tick anyone off by making this video, by the way, as well. If you made it this far, I'm simply voicing my opinion. And that's it, okay? We're having fun. ELE, okay? Everyone love everyone. This is a fun channel and a fun show.
Aim for the pond?
No, you're not supposed to hit it into the water.
But you hit it into the water.
I know I hit it into the water.
Well, why do they even have water if you're not supposed to hit it there?
Because it's fun! We're having fun! Ah!
Hey, I got a ring up here, too. Mine says love. Think about that. Everybody love everybody!
Okay, well, now that I got that out of the way, would he be better? I have this written down as well. Would he be better than Stuart Skinner? I don't think it's even close. I just did my last video on Stuart Skinner and Dustin Wolf, comparing the two. And yeah, I mean, a lot of Oilers fans. I know there's one listener for the channel, a subscriber that didn't really like my opinion on Stuart Skinner, and that's fair, and that is totally okay. I just, I cheer for results, and I haven't seen any results. You want to know why this guy's my favorite player to cheer for? Oh yeah, you get results almost every single night. So that's my thoughts there. And I don't know. I really do think it makes sense. I really could see this happening. I will finish with this. I have heard some rumblings. Well, I haven't heard personally, but I've heard from, third parties. Is that what it is? But when asked the Oilers management, is this something that's, the Oilers are going to try to do or looking to do? They're not. They're not interested. Apparently, they're not interested. So these are my thoughts on why I think they could and why I think it's the best option. But apparently, the Oilers have no interest in making this a possibility. So I should have maybe started with that, But I meant to, actually. I did. I was going to say, yeah, you know, as far as what I'm saying, just take it for what it's worth. The Oilers actually don't have any interest in Carter Hart. I should have let off by that. I meant to. Damn it! Whatever. I'm still learning, okay? So, yeah, but that's my thoughts there. Would you like to see Carter Hart in the orange and blue? Would you like to see it? Like I said, guys, I'm not thinking of it at the politics side. He's innocent, so whatever. That's what we know. He's innocent. And as far as a goalie, he's a good goalie. So, yeah, absolutely. I would give him a chance on this team. I think the Oilers have given a chance on someone way worse, and he's currently running the team, so I'll leave it at that. But that is my thoughts, guys. What do you think? As always, drop a comment down below. Leave a like. It's the best way to show your support. You know that? If you leave a like, it really helps out my videos, because then the YouTube algorithm's like, oh, people are liking this. Ooh, let's send it to this guy. Send it to this guy. And then those guys like it. Boom, boom, boom. That's kind of how it works. So if you leave a like, it really helps out my videos, and it means the world. So yeah, it is that time of the video, like I do at the end of every video, brought to you by www.timetrackers.ca. Look at this clock, this big black clock right there. That's a nice clock. Yeah, you like that? They're a great partner. I'm so happy to have them on board. You can check them out. www.timetrackers.ca, Alberta-based company. They got clocks all over Canada. So, yeah, go check them out. You want a nice size clock? Tell them Trevor sent you. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here? So, the most liked comment in my previous video. Let's see. What do we do here? I never have it ready. I always tell myself that. Okay. Oh, wow. You know what? This is great. This is what I love to see, baby. This is what I love to see. Stop banning me -Y4P. Oh my gosh. And his picture says F you. Jeez. Anyway, I'm an Oilers fan. This question is easy AF. Wolf. Yeah, so that was in regards to my last video. Who's better, Dustin Wolf or Stuart Skinner? 36 likes. That's what I like to see. The last few videos, it's been like 4 or 5 likes. 36 likes. Let's keep that going, baby. I love seeing that. So, yeah, let's go, baby. I'm on cloud 9 right now. It's another beautiful day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for all the continued support. Like I said, I'm working on a top 5 video. I actually might make it a top 10, but I'm going to do like from 10 to 5 or 10 to 6. I'm going to like quickly riff them off, but the top 5 best players in the league. I've done this video last few times, so look forward to that. In the next week, it should be out. I love doing those kind of videos, but yeah, so it's going to be a top 10, but really in the top 5, I'll go in depth. Like, I'll be like, number 10, and here I got David Pastrnak, and number 9, I've got Austin Matthews. You know, I'll just be quick. So look forward to that, and then I've also got, you guys were very vocal in my last kind of documentary style video I did, which was sick. I've got like actually, no, I won't tell you yet, but I'm working on something pretty cool as well. So thanks for all the continued support, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Don't be average when you can be above average. I'm YouTube Trev. Thanks for watching this video. Peace.